Hello, I'm Jeff from Some Nerdy Arguments, and this is Snap Talk, your podcast supplement. So, apologies for not doing this earlier. After recording the first of the Video Game Award videos, I kinda came down with the flu. So, yeah, sorry, I was upchucking. Anyways, continuing with dissecting of the Game Awards, we come upon Josef Fares and his interview with Geoff Keighley, which possibly was the highlight of the entire evening. Not only because Geoff Keighley's a tool who was squirming for 5 minutes there, but because Josef Fares, the lead developer for the upcoming A Way Out, probably did the best PR job for Electronic Arts the entire 2017. Okay, so for what he said, he was interviewed. Geoff Keighley asked him how he was feeling. He was all excited, and then went on about how he said how he was excited to be at the award show, and then he dropped the line, and I'm gonna censor it a bit, "Screw the Oscars." And it was just a lot more of that sort of thing when he was talking about his game and the things going on with EA. And he just kept it simple, just saying, you know what? Publishers screw up. It happens. It just so happened that EA did that. And of course, he went on to say EA has been very good to him, trying to cover up, make sure that he doesn't lose any funding for the game, since EA is going to be publishing A Way Out. But compared to everything else that EA has been trying to do with the whole Star Wars Battlefront 2 debacle, with the horrible AMA that resulted in the lowest rated Reddit post in history, with various press releases coming out saying how various things, including that nobody wants to play as a pink Darth Vader, to not really fixing the game when they turned off the loot boxes. It was his comment that pretty much was the best thing about EA tainting the Star Wars license. It pretty much was the only positive thing to come out of that. And as for the loot boxes themselves, let's not forget that EA was the one that got ultra greedy with it. They're the ones that set it up in such a way that you pretty much had to use the loot boxes, that you pretty much had to pay in order to get everything. And you pretty much had to pay not hundreds, but thousands of dollars to get everything. And you know what? It's still bad all around. Like Activision Blizzard with Call of Duty, as well as their patent with being able to matchmake you with other players in order to get desired payment results. And then you have Destiny 2 with that whole bullshit going on over there. And then various different BS stuff going on over on the mobile market. It's no wonder that the government wants to get in on this to regulate, but it's one of those things where you wonder, A, why did it take so long given how bad it was with certain mobile titles? And B, why did no one realize this was going to happen? Yes, every publisher screws up. And when it comes to loot boxes, there are a lot of publishers that are screwing up. But EA screwed up so much that several governments are getting involved. So now not only have they tainted Star Wars, or the Star Wars video game license, they can now add video game laws to accomplishments from the release of Battlefront 2. Which, unfortunately, for as good as Josef Fares can do in the PR department, is not something he can easily brush aside with everybody fucks up sometimes. Nobody fucked up that bad, Joseph. Not until EA. And that is it for this episode of Snap Talk. If you liked what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe, and share with others. If you have a different opinion for what was stated, feel free to comment down below and we can talk about it. If you have an idea for another Snap Talk, leave a suggestion below, and if I feel like I can get enough material together, I may talk about it in a future episode. Today's featured game is the Epic Games and People Can Fly developed Bulletstorm, which was an EA-published game back in 2011, It had a remastered full clip edition that released last year, published by Gearbox, as the original no longer worked on PC due to the discontinuation of games for Windows Live. I'm Jeff from Some Nerdy Arguments, and I'll talk to you soon.